It's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Banchero. And it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Banchero. Pass to Arenas. And Malone gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Lowry, the pass to Carter. Back to Lowry. Now Carter. He had 9 points in his last time out. Clock at 4. Here's Siakam, and it's blocked. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Giddey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lowry, the pass to Carter. Anunoby on the wing. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Arenas. And Carroll with a screen on Anunoby. Malone can't get it to go. Outside Carter. And here's Lowry from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Giddey against Lowry. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. VA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Gasol misses.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Metu's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 14, Metu.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Giddey. Pass to Arenas. Lowry against Giddey. 5 on the clock. Releases. And another miss by Washington.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Carter against Kuminga to the middle. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Arenas. They shoot again. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Moses Malone, shooting 1.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lowry outside. Siakam, the pass to Carter. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And Carroll with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Arenas. The rebound by Lowry. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Arenas. Anunoby covering. From 9 feet, Arenas with the bucket.
The closer, the better for him. That's what you want.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Siakam. With the fadeaway. Rebound Washington. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Lowry against Giddey. Here's Banchero. Here's Malone. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Malone's got 7.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Siakam for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
With that high release point, there's really no chance to block Siakam's shot, and he knows it.
Here's Arenas. Anunoby covering. Here's Arenas. Just 5 to shoot. Kuminga with a screen on Siakam. Kuminga. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Carter inside. Kuminga's on him. Carter, the pass to Siakam. Back to Carter. And here's Anunoby. Siakam outside. Pass to Lowry. Carter from outside. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Arenas. He played a great game against New Orleans.
Raptors foul. Timothy Murphy. That's his first personal foul.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Lowry outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
And that was from way downtown. Lowry truly is a gifted shooter from distance.
Washington trailing. Giddey with it. Averaging around 6 a game. Here's Arenas. The putback. It's good on the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And the Raptors call time here. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Gasol's checked in for Toronto. Oladipo comes in for Carter. Now here's Siakam. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Oladipo outside. And here's Lowry from the arc. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Malone. Over Lowry. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 13.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Gasol with it. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Washington ball.
All right, while we have a moment, the NBA assist leaders. 5th on the list, Josh Giddey.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And the Raptors with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Bojan Bogdanovic comes in for Anunoby. And it's Morris in for Lowry. And so it's Washington with it. 3-point lead. Right outside. Pass to Malone. Up and over Gasol. And Malone gets it to go.
Assist from
15 points in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Gasol. And the 6-footer is good.
This is where you want to attack. Marc Gasol playing big. Guys and hands all over him. He still converts.
For 3, Collins. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oladipo outside. Here's Gasol. The rebound by the Wizards.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
To the inside. Collins, no good. Toronto trailing. Here's Bogdanovic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I like the way Bojan picks his way around the floor until he finds something he likes.
Collins outside. Inside. Here's Malone. Up and in from the low block. Malone's got 17 points.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Pass to Gasol. Shot left block. It's good. Gasol's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Outside Bogdanovic. Over Williams. And it's Toronto with another.
And shoots it with a ton of confidence. Bogdanovic is a continuous threat from the mid-range.
When you think back to Bojan Bogdanovic entering the league, Smitty, he didn't create off the dribble nearly as much as he does now.
You're so right, Grant. And teams, they just crowded him on the perimeter. He made the adjustment, though, Grant. His versatility has made him that much more valuable. So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
2 minutes left.
Morris passes to Bogdanovic. Pass to Gasol. The 3 is up. And it's Poole with a rebound. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 4-point game. Here's Malone. Checked by Gasol. Fade away. And another basket for Washington.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Poole. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Morris. Down low. Young. That shot off. Collins with the defensive effort. Williams on the wing. Pass to Poole. Here's Malone. Over Gasol. And again, it's Washington converting.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's Gasol. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins finds Wright. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Morris deciding where to go with it. To end the drought. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Wizards. They lead by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
For me, it's all about the paint. I like how they've utilized the post, looking to dump it down and capitalize when they see opportunities. It's paying off.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Landry Shamet, and it's Baldwin in at the small forward. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
No good on the free throw. The Wizards making a switch here. Good on the second one. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Fernando. Back to Shamet. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Shamet. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
The Raptors shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Wizards are building. Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said the biggest triumph isn't found in win-loss record. It's knowing that we're growing in the right direction, finding joy and purpose in what we do. He said you can feel the collective spirit, you can see our connectivity, which means we're on the right track. That's something we can be proud of.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
You know, a pretty consistent scorer throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside, Williams. Collins with a screen on Hayes. Here's Wright. Toronto grabs the miss. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Hayes. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now Wright. Poole a screen on Carter. Wright with the ball. Now Carter defending. The kick out to Poole. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And here's Wright from the arc. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that one drops for him. Siakam's got 5 now.
Great poise from Siakam, not phased at all by the defense.
The Wizards have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Poole.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Hayes against Wright. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. Toronto in second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Siakam with a screen on Wright. 6 to shoot. Hayes misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Wright outside. Poole against Carter. Pass to Wright. The kick out to Williams. The Wizards with another miss. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's a screen by Metu. Hayes, the pass to Metu. Carter with it, guarded by Poole. Siakam outside. Ooh, poked away. Wright with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Pass to Wright. Back to Williams. Poole for 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Kyle Lowry comes in for Hayes. Washington making some changes. Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Banchero. Outside Kuminga. Back to Banchero. 5 to shoot.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
First team foul.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Banchero. And there's the screen to the inside. Just 5 on the clock.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here's Lowry. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Lets it fly. That one rolls around and rims out. The Wizards with a lead. Kuminga, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Pass to Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
That one on Banchero.
Third team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Second free throw, no good. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Arenas. Back to Giddey. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Lowry. And down it goes. 2 points. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
At the line for Toronto. Vince Carter. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Carter. Gasol's checked in for Toronto. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Giddey. Pass to Arenas. Back to Giddey. Over to the left wing. Let's go with a 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Gasol, a screen on Kuminga. Down low. And that one's good. Gasol's got 8.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Lowry against Giddey. Pass to Arenas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first whistle. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards. Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 6. Outside Carter. To the wing on the left. The fader. And it's Toronto with another. Washington with the ball. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back. Doubled by Kuminga. Gasol. The rebound by Malone.
Malone's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. Carter inside. He's watched by Kuminga. Carter, good. Giddey with it. Pass to Banchero. They set the pick. Poke loose. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Carter. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Carter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now a timeout called by Washington. And now that they have some time to get a little rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Banchero against Carter. Good. Banchero's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Using all that size in close, Banchero, he understands his strengths on offense.
Pass to Carter. Puts up a 3. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell passes to Carter. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Arenas. Now here's Kuminga. 4-3. Powell pulls it in. Here's Lowry. Outside Carter. Gasol, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Carter. That one rolls around and rims out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Malone. Here's Arenas. From outside, off the mark. Anunoby with it. Kuminga defends. Lowry outside. There's 1:34 left in the first half. The jump hook, and it's Gasol with the bucket inside. Gasol's got 6 here in the quarter. The Wizards have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Arenas. Back to Giddey. Giddey with a screen on Powell. And Carroll passes to Giddey. Here's Malone. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 2. The Raptors have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Washington ball.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Washington, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference. And of course there's Toronto. Right now they're tied with them. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Arenas. And Malone gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Wizard lead.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Pass to Anunoby. Over Giddey. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Lowry. Anunoby's gotten his first points in this one. Here's Arenas. Anunoby covering. Inside, here's Malone, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Carter against Kuminga. Lowry outside. And the three-pointer goes. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of